Hello Taro, hello Noah, hello Say Board. My name is Richard Stevens and I'm a person who stutters and I'm a speech language therapist. Today I'm presenting to you my dream of bringing Say to Australia. I couldn't think of another country that's further away from America, maybe New Zealand, it's about 4 hours away, but that's my dream of bringing Say, leading Say in Australia. As a person who stutters, I had a lifetime of hiding my stutter, through a lot of shame, through a lot of embarrassment. It wasn't until I was, about 31, the first time I met other people who stuttered through a support group I attended because things were just getting too much. I wasn't happy with like not using the words I wanted to use. I was sick of ordering meals at restaurants that I didn't want. I was just sick of hiding my identity as a person who stutters. Through meeting other people who stutter, I got confidence, self-esteem to really pursue my dream of wanting to help children and adults who stutter, not having a good relationship with my own stutter. I never felt that I was in the right place to do it, but joining the support group changed my life really. A few months after joining the support group, I applied to be a speech language therapist at the University of Manchester, and I was accepted onto the course. During the vacation periods, I just really had an urge to do something with that time. Really wanted to spend time with kind of kids who stutter. So I was having a look to see what was online and came across a few camps, but there was nothing that tended to resonate with me deep down until I found Say. Love at first sight, I guess you could call it, the philosophy, just everything, just reading the words from tarot, watching the videos, the philosophy, every voice matters. Say the words that you want to say when you want to say them, just really resonated with me. So I applied to volunteer at Camp Say, and I've been volunteering now for the past 4 years. Proud to call myself a Say Fellow. Very proud to be part of the Say family. Last year was my first year as part of the leadership team, which I thought I'd get more sleep actually, but yeah, hardly got any sleep, but it was worth it. Another great year. 3 weeks is never enough. So we've been on the course. I was fulfilling a dream, becoming a speech language therapist, being involved with Say, open the wider world to me, the wider community, the stuttering world, and it was great for me. I felt like I belonged somewhere, at long last. But through that, I had further encouragement to pursue a career in research in stuttering. I applied to Vanderbilt University and MSU, and I got 2 places this year in February to study there at a PhD level. But I recently turned them both down because in the past 12 months I've been working in collaboration with an Australian speech and language therapist who's based in Melbourne. I will introduce her soon. She's called Elena, and that's where I am at the moment, in Melbourne, Australia. I'm not Australian, I'm English. That's where my accent comes from, but I moved there a couple of months ago because through that collaboration with Elena, through our conversations, really wanted to do something for the children of Australia. As Elena will explain, the therapy approach here is very different. It's very focused on fluency. So as you can imagine, there's no support network, there's no bringing kids together at all. It's like fluency at all costs. And through the collaboration with Elena, we've been able to obtain workspace. I've got an office here. We are at the Speech and Audiology Department, which is just, the town centre is just down the road. Great transport links, great city, Melbourne, great vibrant city. So that's where we're based at the moment. Got lots of workspace. Got access here at the weekend. It's just ours. No one's here. No one is here at the weekends for future workspace and programming. We're in kind of meetings at the moment with the musical department, the theatre department. We've got 2 theatres to choose from. because what we want to do is bring the programming, the SAY programming here, the Confident Voices program, and that's what we want to bring. You know, it's our dream, it's my dream to bring SAY here, to lead SAY here, SAY Australia. So yeah, so lots of interest here. Free office space, which is a total bonus, right in the city centre, and we've got a choice of 2 theatres for the end of the programme. We've got workspaces. So the setup here is crazy. The setup here is everything is here on a structural like on a structural kind of level. But the heart of it, I hope, well, not hope, the heart of it, you know, is here because I'm here, and you know, SAY means everything to me. And yeah, to be able to bring that over here is a dream of mine. So I will introduce you to the person I've been collaborating with now for the past 12 months, Elena.
Hi, I'm Elena. I am a speech pathologist based in Melbourne, Australia. I have been working with people who stutter for the past 11 years. My first experiences working with people who stutter was as an undergraduate student 11 years ago. I just fell in love with working with people who stutter when I was a student, and pretty much decided from the moment that I graduated to dedicate my career to working with people who stutter. So now I am the lead of teaching for the Master of Speech Pathology course and a senior lecturer here in the department. And I am working across clinical, teaching and research portfolios, but all of those portfolios are completely dedicated to working with people who stutter. About a year ago, I met Rich, and he told me about SAY, about you guys and the incredible organisation that you have built up over the years in New York. And it was incredible to hear about SAY on one hand because I've never heard of anything like it before. But then on the other hand, I felt really, really sad for kids in Australia because they've never been exposed to anything remotely like that. When young people who stutter come into clinics here in Australia, they aren't really offered a choice in terms of management options. All of them are told that fluency is the only option for them. And so all of them are simply offered speech-focused interventions. There's no opportunity for them to meet other children who stutter. And the emphasis is certainly not on positive communication. It's simply on teaching them how to be fluent. So certainly there is a huge, huge need for an organisation like SAY to be able to be set up in Australia to reach out to so many children who do come to clinics seeking help, who aren't necessarily being offered the types of management options that they want. To be able to have children attending clinics around Melbourne and to be able to say that we can offer them a community, a supportive family, meeting other people who stutter, and to be able to bring fun back into communicating with them is such an exciting prospect. And I really, really hope that we are able to offer them that opportunity as SAY Australia here in Melbourne. Looking forward to meeting you all in November. Thank you for listening to me today. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hello again. So that's me, that's Elena. And that's what we want to do. We want to bring SAY to Australia. Australia needs SAY. Australia, a lot of places in the world have never seen anything like SAY before, especially Australia, where a lot of the focus is on fluency. You know, that's a dream of mine, to bring it over here, to bring SAY over here, to lead SAY Australia, to really change lives, to really save lives for young people who stutter. So the devotion that I've got to this, you know, I've moved to Melbourne. I've given up a career in research, what I was working on for 4 years, but I say that as a big thing. It wasn't really, it was an easy choice to make. As soon as I found out that there was a major gap here, that there was nothing here for children who stutter. You know, there was nothing like stay here. It was an easy choice to make. To turn my back on this, I couldn't. So Taro's given me an amazing opportunity to come over to New York to spend time with the team there, to spend time with the programming team, and to really learn about how that's run on a day-to-day basis, because I've only seen it really at camp and on my brief period in New York. I've done a couple of times in the past few years, and to see, you know, how to run an MPO as well, you know, how to run stay over there. It's an amazing opportunity. I can't wait. I can't wait to see everyone. Can't wait to see my stay family. Can't wait to see the kids. A couple of weeks in the summer. It's not long enough for me. It's not long enough for me. I wish I could have a lot more, and those 3 months, I really can't wait to learn and see everyone and to just see the day-to-day running and hopefully learn how to bring this over properly to Australia. So I'd say a big thank you for taking the time to listen to me, to listen to Elena as well. And I know you've got a lot to talk about in your board meeting. I'm sure that Tara and Noah will speak a bit more about this. But just to reiterate, you know, Say means everything to me. Say is a major part of my life, and I'll always be involved with Say. Always be involved with Say. I'll keep on going back to camp no matter what. And yeah, so hopefully you think it's a great idea. You know, let's bring Say across the world, these kids in Australia, and let's really change lives and save lives. Thank you so much for listening. Hope to see a few of you soon if you're in New York when I'm over. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye now.